Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about what do you need to wholesale real estate. Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about what do you need to wholesale real estate. And in fact, you really don't need that many things. For one, you need to have a really good attitude. And you're going to have thick skin. But what you need is you're going to need a cell phone, you're going to need a computer. And that's really about it. If you have a computer and you have a cell phone, you basically have the simple tools that are going to be needed to wholesale real estate. So a computer is going to be used for running comps. So you can do analysis on properties, right? And we can do that typically with PropStream. We can use batch leads. Some of the driving for dollars softwares will do it now. You can even just use Zillow. Zillow, Realtor.com. There's a couple different, free websites that will allow you to pull some data and some information on the particular property, that you would want to comp. So that's where a computer comes in. And really, you could maybe even do that from a cell phone as well, but I'd highly recommend a computer. You're also going to want to use that computer to take notes, right, when you're talking to people, and also create tasks or have some sort of a calendar. We typically use a CRM, and we use a number of different CRMs, but the CRMs will help you take notes and keep track of the leads. They'll also allow you to create tasks so you can know when to follow up, with those leads, as well as if you want to make an offer to them or anything and everything, right? So a computer is really, really important these days to pull information, have scheduling, take notes, so on and so forth. A phone is going to be needed as well to where you can call and text these sellers and maybe even buyers, right? That's part of the wholesale process. But you got to get them on the phone. And it really doesn't matter what marketing method you decide to do. If you want to go, hang bandit signs, or if you want to cold call or cold text or send mail, right? These are things you can choose to do to market. You can also find deals from networking or door knocking, and those are free activities, right? So a phone is important, though, to be able to call your motivated sellers or have a phone number in a voicemail box so they can call you back, right? You need to be able to communicate. So all of these marketing efforts and methods that we just spoke about, those are really just ways to get on the phone with a seller. And if you're doing this virtually, you don't even have to necessarily go set an appointment, but you need to get on the phone with somebody. Have I done deals via text message or via email? Yes, of course. But those are the rare ones. Those are the 1 in 100 deals, right? The average deal, the normal deal, right? Those deals require you getting on the phone with somebody and talking to them and asking them questions and making a friend and maybe running an appointment or maybe just sending an offer. It doesn't really matter at that point, but you gotta get on the phone with people. That's so incredibly important. So once you have yourself a computer and you can run comps and pull information, and if you don't even have any money, but you have a computer and a phone, you can pull Zillow up. And Zillow is a great way to get basic information on a property. You don't necessarily have to, have the exact number of what it may be worth, but at least you can work around a ballpark, right? And then from there, you're going to use your phone to start calling people that have houses for sale by owner. Or they may even have a property listed for rent. And you can call them and you can say, hey, I see you have this property listed for rent, and I actually am not looking to rent it, but I would like to buy it. Is it for sale, or would you consider, or do you have any interest in selling that property? And you open a line of communication. And that's really all there is to it, guys. You're opening that line of communication. And some people are going to say, beat it, kick rocks, hit the road. And that's why you have to have that thick skin. But other people are going to say, hey, I'm so happy you called. I have this house and it is a problem. And I need to get rid of it. And it needs 80 grand worth of work. But when it's all fixed up, it's going to be worth 300 grand. You know, would you be interested in buying it? Well, of course I would. At 100 or 130,000, I mean, I got to make a good profit here, right? And in the event that they want the level of convenience that you are willing to offer in exchange for the discount that you are going to demand from them, you can go make a deal. And it's really that simple. So a computer to run comps, maybe even add a CRM. There's some free solutions out there, and there's awesome paid solutions that will help you keep track of these leads, create notes on each of these leads, and obviously create tasks to be able to follow up with these leads as things go, is really the one thing that would be needed outside of a phone, guys. A phone is going to be needed to contact them, call them, leave a voicemail. They can call you, leave you a voicemail, text each other, whatever it may be. You may be able to incorporate a phone on your computer, and that's actually what I do. But a lot of people have a cell phone. In fact, I'm recording with mine right now, so I can't pull it out and hold it up. But if you have a cell phone already, a lot of the times it's unlimited calling or unlimited texting or both. I think I pay like $120 a month for everything unlimited no matter what. So I mean, I could essentially just use that. I don't need to necessarily go get another phone system or another phone. So if you are starting out brand new and you are asking yourself, you know, what is needed to actually wholesale? All you really need is a cell phone and a computer, or even access to a computer if you don't even have one. If you could borrow one or have access to one, just so you can pull those comps. Now, I had mentioned, you know, cold calling for sale by owners. I had mentioned calling these people that have properties that they are marketing to rent, right? Those are two easy ways to go about this, and those are actually free ways, because those people are marketing to the world, to the public, that they're either trying to sell or trying to rent, and that they can call you or you can call them at this number, right? So those are free approaches. There's other types of approaches that having a phone or a computer will also make your job or your efforts towards wholesaling, you know, so much more successful. I know this because I've done 600 deals to date so far. So, you know, having these tools really makes it more efficient, safer, funner, you name it. So some of these tools would be like Deal Machine or Batch Driven Driving for Dollars apps. I love both of those apps. I use both of those. And those would be phones you can put on, or apps you can put on your phone that will help you drive for dollars. And they will have a monthly cost. Of course they will. And if you are looking for one of these, click the link below the video and I will give you guys demonstrations on each of them, right? But these tools will help you drive for dollars. They'll make it safer, they'll make it easier. You can skip trace from these things and call people straight from your cell phone while you're out in the field, or send them a text message, right? There's other tools like auto dialers that you can use on your computer, or texting, right? These are things that we use in our own business. Batch Dialer and Batch Leads are some of the products that we use. We also use PropStream, which is another app, right? It's another thing that we have. But none of these are required. They're just gonna make it easier. What's actually needed and or required is nothing more than a phone and a computer. And in fact, if you have a smartphone, you could probably do all of it right there from your smartphone. But the more tools that you have, the easier this job is going to become, right? These efforts, right? So don't overthink it. If you are new, you haven't done a deal yet, you can do this. My team's doing 6, 8, sometimes 10 deals every single month, all right? And whenever we're wholesaling, all we do is we solve problems for people. That's it. We come in and we say, hey, we would like to buy this property from you. Now, we only buy properties at a discount. We're very direct and transparent about that. But if you were willing to give us a good deal, we will do everything in our power to make this easy for you, and hopefully very fast and convenient. It's convenience in exchange for discounts. That's it. That's all we're really doing. So when you're talking to these people, let them know that you're an investor. Let them know that you don't pay retail. But if they have to sell or need to sell, even better, you can help them and let them know that. And then from there, use the computer to run those comps, make an offer, usually anywhere from 50 to 70 cents on the dollar. And in the event that they are in the ballpark and they are motivated enough and you can get the contract, it's not hard, but it will require a lot of work. and you get a good deal on it, you can take that contract and you can sell it to somebody and you can get paid and you can make $5 or $10 or $15 or $50,000 with little to none of your own money invested. If you are new, go check out freewholesalecourse.com to get started, and do not stress about wholesaling, guys. All you need is a phone and a computer to do this business. Let's go!